Hey folks, this is Mr. Kangas checking in again for another gratitude garden. And a few things I wanted to highlight this week as we are nearing the end of the year. So I wanted to first take a moment and really express my gratitude to one of our teachers, Mrs. Johnson, in the sixth grade. She took on a while ago. I think I might have mentioned this in a previous one, but for several months now, she's actually been giving up voluntarily her lunch break because she wanted to make sure that we could take on a few more kids. Because one of the issues that we've had this year when we went back to 4.5 days was that we don't have enough room in the lunchroom for all the kids, and there are a couple classrooms that are at max capacity. Um, but the lunchroom has really kind of been our biggest issue to grapple with. We can only fit so many kids, and we're using the gym, the stage, and the cafeteria, and we can only fit so many kids in there. And to make a little more room, she decided that during the kids' lunchtime, which is also her lunch break, that she would take on a few extra kids in her classroom, and she has done that faithfully um, for the last few months, ever since we returned to full in person 4+ days a week. And it, has been such an awesome thing for someone to do because she just felt for the kids so much. And, it's a real testament to her. So I think I cannot express enough gratitude for what she has been able to offer to those kiddos. Um, and then our fifth grade this morning, I got to go down and I got to watch them engage in a debate, which is awesome. Our fifth grade teachers, Miss Siegel and Miss Costigan, organized this and invited us to it. And so they were each kid paired up with another student, and they took on a topic. And then there would be another pair of kids that would basically have the opposite stance. So they did things like assigned seats versus not assigned seats at lunch. They did things like gas powered versus electric cars. They did things like video games or not video games. And so they had a huge array of topics that they were discussing. Um, there's another one about hunting versus not hunting. And I was just blown away with how much research, time, preparation, composure all of the kids had. But then I think even more so to me, what really um, got me just so like excited and happy was watching the kids who you could tell, and I asked Miss Costigan, like, were they assigned these topics or did they pick them? And they picked them because the kids truly believed one way or the other. And so they were having very cool, organized debates with their fellow students about topics that they definitely disagreed on. And they were 100% respectful and considerate of one another. Multiple times I would see when the debates were done, the pairs of kids on opposite sides congratulate each other and say good job. And when they went back to their seats, all of the other kids who were watching were congratulating the other kids, and they were all like authentically impressed and supportive of one another. Because on top of the fact that we're engaging in debate and a difference of opinion, they were doing this in front of their whole fifth grade. So there's like 40 plus kids in the room. And so there were definitely some nerves about the public speaking piece, and they did such a fantastic job. Every single kid did a fantastic job. It was really cool to see. Um, and I would also like to take some time too today to send some gratitude towards we have 3 staff members who are retiring this year. We have Rebecca Gracie has been one of our lunch ladies, and I mean the what the lunch staff have had to go throughout the last couple of years of we've been engaging with COVID. They've been under a tremendous amount of stress and pressure and radical shifts in the way that their jobs have kind of changed throughout all of this, and they have from day one been working tirelessly, been very positive, supportive, and I know that Rebecca Gracie has also, due to a lot of these COVID measures that have been put in place, she's had to help fill in around the district. No complaints, no questions asked. Just where do I need to be? And they and when I talk to them, like they love the kids. They, just as the teachers, just as the ed techs, just as the administrator, everyone in this building love the kids. And one of the things they missed the most during last spring when we shut down, when I was talking to our lunch ladies, Rebecca and all the other lunch ladies down there were talking about how much they miss seeing the kids' faces, they miss talking to the kids, they miss getting to know the kids. And she has been a fantastic addition to our staff, and we're absolutely gonna miss her. But she's heading into retirement, and so congratulations to Rebecca. And we definitely will miss her, but I also understand wanting to move on to that next phase of your life, and I wish her all the best. Another staff member that will be leaving us is Stuart Elliott. He's been a custodian with us for an extraordinarily long time. I know he's been here ever since I've been here. And so losing him is like a huge piece of the puzzle that's going to be missing. I've been here going on 9 years, and he's been a staple. He's always been super friendly, willing to do whatever you ask him to do. Always has a positive attitude. And all of our custodians, including Stuart, have always gone above and beyond. And again, during the pandemic, the custodial responsibilities went through the roof with all the hygiene and kind of like cleaning that had to be done. And it's been a difficult year and a half or so. But they've really stepped up and done a tremendous job. And Stuart has just it's going to be noticeable when he's not here. I mean, normally when I am leaving, work, I get caught up talking to him at night, or, because he typically does the afternoon night shift, and he's just always such a pleasant guy. Has all kinds of great stories to tell. Anyone who knows Stuart knows he loves a good conversation, he loves a good story, and we're definitely going to miss that. And so I wish him well as he walks off into retirement. And then the last staff member that will be leaving us is Karen LeBombard. She's our K2 day treatment teacher, and she has probably one of, if not the most difficult job in education, where she's working with our most difficult kids in terms of behaviors. And she has been at this job for a very long time, many years, several decades. And to do that job for that long is a testament to her love for those kids, her character. It's a job that you can get burnt out on very easily, and the work that she does with them has always been phenomenal, fantastic. She takes some of the hardest kids, the most struggling kids, and like just a couple years later, you wouldn't even recognize them, because she makes such positive change with those kiddos. And we're absolutely going to miss her here, and it's going to be extremely hard to replace the work that she does. And not only does she do it, she does it with a positive attitude. She does it with a great deal of passion. which, like I said, is a very difficult thing to do in that field, as it's very easy to get burnt out. As much as you may understand where a behavior is coming from, why it's happening, because a lot of them are trauma-induced behaviors. You know, the understanding only takes your patience and your perseverance so far, because we're all human, and you know, we're all capable of getting burnt out and stressed out and all that. And so for her to stick with it as long as she has, and to do the amazing work that she has done and is still doing to this day, to this very minute right now as I make this video. Even though she's heading into retirement, she has not taken it easy. She's not coasting, because of how much she loves those kids. So we wish her well, as she is soon to head into retirement. She's another one like Stuart who, you know, has been a daily part of my life for the last almost 9 years, and it's going to be a noticeable presence that's going to be missed in my day-to-day. So really a lot to be appreciative for, a lot that you know, to look forward to next year, as well as we are winding down one of the most interesting years of my career. You know, I'm very excited for next week. We have 6th grade promotion. The week after that we have field day, and we're going to be wrapping the year up. You know, lots of stuff in the next couple of weeks that will be taking place, and we couldn't do it without everyone. There's so many things going on in our building to be grateful for. These are just a few. So I will absolutely be making another video next week and checking in with you guys, and I appreciate you tuning in. Thanks.